Hello my love letters, it's yours truly, Mileena Camille, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So before I even get into this video, I feel as though I owe you guys an apology because I have been gone from YouTube for a while, but the important thing is that I'm back now, and I feel like I say this every time I leave YouTube, but I'm back now and I'm really going to be pushing out content for you guys. So if you guys could really do me a favor and just let me know down in the comment section what type of videos you guys would like to see from me, and I will get started on that, and I will hopefully be able to film those videos that you guys want to see. I'm sorry if you hear background noise, but my stupid cat, it keeps on playing with his toy and he has a bell on his collar, so I really can't control that. I keep trying to get him to come here so I can take the bell off of so I can take his collar off so he won't be making so much noise, but yeah, so please just bear with me. But let's just get right into today's video. So it has been over 5 months now since I've been on HRT, and I have noticed so many changes, so many things happening with my body. And it's crazy because the changes are so subtle, but it's just like they make the biggest difference, to me, in my opinion. So yeah, in this video, I actually have a list because I'm trying to be a good YouTuber and stay on topic. So I actually made a list of all of the changes that I've noticed, and just give me a second to find it and we'll just get right into this video. Okay. So just to set the scene, I don't think I told you guys this information, but I am 20 years old and I started HRT when I was 19 years old. And I'm 20 now. So I've been on HRT for over 5 months now. It's really about to be 6 months, but I'm just trying to get this video out for you guys. So the first thing I want to talk about is the dosage that I'm on. Please, I'm going to tell you guys my dosage, but please do not self-medicate. Please, 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 I'm begging you babies, please, if you can, go through a professional, because at the end of the day, they know what's best for you, okay? So, my dosage, I am on ESTROGEN, the injectable form, and I inject that once a week, and my injection is half, so 0.5, so basically half of on the syringe it'll have 1/2, and that's how much I take. And I am on spironolactone. My dosage for spironolactone is 200 milligrams, 200 mg, and I believe that that's the highest dosage of spironolactone that you can be on. And yeah, and last time I had got my levels checked, my estrogen was 270 something, and my testosterone level was actually 2, not 2.2, and I was just like, oh my god, my testosterone is really low. So the spironolactone dosage that I'm on definitely works for me. So yeah. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is the hair on my head. My hair has grown so much, and I'm not exaggerating when I'm telling you guys this, but my hair has grown a bunch, and I'm just really happy because I remember at one point when I was literally bald, going into 9th grade year of high school, and now I have a full head of hair. It's literally down here past my boobs. You guys will see soon. Hopefully I can do it for you guys, and maybe I'll film a video. But yeah, my hair has grown a lot, and I'm really proud of my hair growth because, babe, it's been a minute. It's been a minute, and my hair is just finally getting to where I'm satisfied with it. But I could take better care of it because I do kind of wear wigs all the time and stuff. But yeah, but hair on my head has grown, gotten thicker, and I've noticed a lot of baby hairs growing, which means that my hairline is lowering due to the hormones. Because if you guys didn't know that it will try to compensate. If you have a masculine hairline, the hormones will try to compensate for that and grow, and you'll start growing baby hairs. I don't know if it's like that for everybody, but when I had got a pamphlet with my HRT and what my doctor would tell me all the potential things that would happen to me, that was one of them. And I'm definitely noticing changes with that. So let's move down to my face. I feel like my face has changed, but like I can't put my finger on it. Like I know something's different with my face, but I just can't figure out what it is. And maybe you guys can help me in the comments, but like I feel like my face looks a little bit different. And the changes are very subtle, like, but it's something that I notice, and I don't know if like other people notice it, but yeah, I feel like oh my God. And then there was this long period of time where I felt like my nose was changing, and like, I know that I'm tripping. Like, I know that I'm tripping. Like, my nose can't be changing, but like my nose looked different to me. Like, maybe I was just bloated that day, but when I had to do my makeup today and I had like washed my face and whatever, my nose looked fine. So maybe it's just me being dramatic, but I don't know. So yeah, I'm definitely noticing changes with my face. Also, I'm noticing like if I gain weight, that shit'll go to my face, and I'm not fucking with that. Like, oh my God, like my face is already like chubby. Like, I don't need like any more excess fat on my face. But if the fat could redistribute like to my cheeks, that'd be nice. But I feel like it has a little bit, so yeah. So let's move on to facial hair. If you guys do not know, I do still grow facial hair, but however, my facial hair has thinned out significantly. Like, literally. And my facial hair is so easy to shave now. It literally doesn't, it's like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, and I'm just so grateful for that, because I remember when like, at one point, it would look like I would look like a fucking wildebeest, like a homeless person, if I let my shit grow out. But like now, if I let it grow out, the hair is just so fine. It's still like on the thicker side, especially like underneath like of my chin and stuff. But like up here, the facial hair is like very thin, and I've definitely noticed that. And please ignore my nails. Like, I'm going to get them done soon, and I'm just like kind of, I don't know, this is the longest like I've not had nails in a while, so I apologize for that. But yeah, so just ignore my nails, babes. So that's with facial hair. Now let's move on to the breast development. Do you guys see this shit? Like, okay, and I'm not gonna lie, I do have on a push-up bra, but like majority of this is like all me. Like, my breasts have grown a lot, and I'm actually kind of surprised, because I really didn't think that I was going to see that many changes like with my breast development. But babes, like my boobs have grown, and I'm like so fucking happy, because like even without the bra, when I look in the mirror, stand in the mirror naked, I see boobs. Like, and like I'm just like so happy for that, because like I've always wanted boobs, and like now that I'm finally like growing boobs, it's just like it's just like, it's kind of like a dream come true, honestly. Like, I don't know, like I just feel like I'm slowly blossoming into the woman that I've always wanted to be, and I'm just so happy. Like, I don't know. And like even when I was like doing my makeup today, I was just like, oh my God, like when I got all dressed up like to film this video, and I looked in the mirror, I was just like, oh my God, like I just look, I don't know, in my opinion, I feel like I look good. But yeah, so I'm not done with breasts. So my nipples have also grown a lot. Before starting hormones, I did not have any sort of nipple whatsoever. I had like areola, and that was it. Like, I didn't have no type of nipple projection, none of that. Like, it was literally just like flat. It was probably like, this is my areola. Okay, how can I explain this? Like, this is my areola from the side, and like this is how much the nipple is. But like now, like my nipple is projected, and it's gotten to the point where I really can't wear bra, where I really can't go out like in just a regular shirt without a bra, because my nipples will poke out. And I don't know, like when my nipples started to develop, I just went out without a bra, because like I didn't give no fucks. But like now, I just feel like I need to just cover that area, just like wear a bra. Like, I just need to cover that area, and I just need to like, I don't know, just wear a bra. But yes, my nipples have grown a lot. So I'd say the areola has grown a lot, and I'd say my nipple has started to project. My nipples project a lot now. Not like they're not like huge, but like they definitely project. And I'm just really happy because I feel like in my opinion, I feel like my nipples are cute as fuck. Like I like my nipples, so, and guys like my nipples, so yeah. So that's with Brez. Oh, look who came to say hi. This is the noise maker making all this noise. He, okay, just, okay, like you're okay, Shadow, like, okay. But yeah, that's my cat. His name is Shadow. Yes, so let's talk about muscle mass, shoulder width, all that shit. So don't get me twisted, I was never really muscly, but like I did have, cause like I did have like a little bit of muscle, but I was never like muscular. Like I was never muscular, but I only had a little bit of muscles because I work at Amazon and like I be lifting boxes sometimes, but nowadays I don't really do shit. But I was lifting, I used to like lift boxes a lot, especially when I first started working there, and I had gained muscle, and babe, like there's like no muscles anymore. Like actually like my arms like kind of jiggly now. Like I don't know if you can see that, but like yeah. So as far as muscle mass, I pretty much don't have any muscles anymore. And when I really noticed this is when I was helping my mom lift like our flat screen, like when we first moved into this house. And like I could not pick up that flat screen. Like, and normally I could do stuff like that on my own, but like I could not, I kid you not guys, like I could not pick up that flat screen to save my life. And like it's actually really sad, but like I was struggling, like your girl was struggling. But yeah, so muscle mass and strength, I'm definitely not as strong as I used to be, but I still kind of feel like I could beat a bitch's ass or like a nigga's ass if I got tried out in public, but I'm definitely not as strong as I used to be. I definitely can't lift heavy boxes like that anymore because I just don't really have the strength like that anymore. And because like my muscles have literally like melted off my body. Okay, so let's talk about my waist. I feel like I always kind of had like a curve in my waist, like, but it's like definitely more prominent now. And I don't waist train. I used to, but I really don't anymore. Like I'm a very inconsistent waist training type of person, so that's just never been something that I really keep up with. I don't really waist train like that, but so yeah, like as far as that, I don't really waist train anymore, but my waist has like definitely like goes in now. And bitch, I do not have a snatched waist like by any means. That's like not what I'm trying to say, but I'm just saying like I've noticed that my waist is starting to curve in and like my body is starting to take more of like I guess a hourglass-esque shape, but like I definitely don't have like an hourglass figure, but I'm just saying like, you know, like my waist has gone in a little bit. So let's talk about my hips. You guys, my hips have definitely spread. Not like my bones have spread in my hips, but like the fat has just redistributed to my hips a little bit. And now I have more hip than I used to. And if you know me, like, and you know like my body in person, then you know that like, or like my body used to like be just like kind of straight up and down. Like I had a little bit of hips, but like not that much at all. But yeah, like I had like a little bit of hips, but like nothing much, like nothing major. But now it's still very subtle, but it's noticeable enough for me to notice that my hips have gotten, you know, a little bit wider. And I love that because when I feel naked, or like not when I feel naked, when I'm naked and I'm like in the mirror, I see, you know, minus my genitalia, but I see a woman's body. And I really like, I just don't think like you guys understand like how calming that is. And just like, cause imagine waking up like 19 years of your life and feeling like you're a girl on the inside, but your outsides don't really match that, and society doesn't really see you as that. And that shit is just like, distressing. That shit is like very distressing. So like when I wake up now, I definitely still have dysphoria, but when I look in the mirror, I can just see myself blossoming into the woman that I always wanted to be. So yeah, that's just, I don't know, it's just nice, and it just makes you like not, it makes you like very grateful, and it makes you like not take all this stuff for granted, you know? Like, cause you know, at one point I was like just super depressed, and oh my God, I'm getting all sappy and stuff, but I still do get like depressed and stuff, but like, I don't know. It's just, I'm just happy, like, I don't know. If you're trans, you'll understand like what I'm talking about, but yeah. What were we talking about? Hips. Okay, so now let's talk about my butt. I feel like my butt has gotten a little bit more plump. I'm definitely not like like I'm definitely not like super thick, but I am like, my butt has gotten like a little bit bigger, and like it's starting to shape more, and I just love that. Like especially like underneath my butt, like it like cups now. Like, you know how like females, like when they wear jeans, like they'll have like a little cup right there. Like my butt has that now, and I don't know, just not taking that for granted. Like I really appreciate it. It's not like, you know, it's not like super big. Like my butt's not super big. Like, but I don't know. It's something. It's definitely something to grab, and you know, I was gonna say something inappropriate, but I'm gonna keep it PG-13. I'm not gonna say anything inappropriate. But yeah. Okay, now let's talk about my thighs. My thighs have gotten so thick. Like, not, I don't know, cause like the changes are subtle, but it's just like my thighs have never been like this like juicy before, if you know what I mean. And like my thighs, like when I twerk now, like everything jiggles, like, and it's just like nice, because, and you know how girls like, they can just like stand and then like make it clap. Like I can do that now, and I'm just, that was like, if you know me, you know that that has been a goal of mine. Like that is something that I've never been able to do before, ever. I have never just been able to stand there and just like when I twerk, like make it move like while I'm standing there. Like, you know how girls like, you know, like it'll go like, but it just be like them standing still. Like it can do that now, like, and I'm just really happy because, babe, like I didn't know I used to be able to do that. So like, I don't know. I feel like I'm getting so excited of like the littlest changes that's happening to my body. But I don't know, like the littlest changes make the biggest difference. And I'm just, I don't know, I'm just happy. So let's move on to my calf muscles. I have definitely noticed a decrease in my calf muscles. And it's crazy, like I've always naturally had like thick calf muscles, and I get it from my dad because my dad has like naturally thick calf muscles. But now my calf muscles, they're still like, well, no, they're not even thick anymore. Like they've just slimmed out, and it like looks a lot more feminine, cause like, you know, like I know women like who work out or like run or whatever have like thick calf muscles, but I don't know, I just feel like my legs look, as a whole, my legs look more feminine, with my calf muscles being like slimmed down. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like you know what I mean. So yes, moving on. Okay, let's talk about my sex drive. And I'm really gonna give it to the girls. I'm gonna spill all the tea. I'm gonna talk about everything, because I feel like it's important for other trans girls to know what to expect when they start hormones. But this is really just my experience, so I'm just gonna tell you. My sex drive, it's really like a complicated thing. Like, I don't get, this is like TMI, but I'm just really gonna spill it to the girls in this video. I'm just really gonna spill it to the girls and the gays in this video. But I don't get like random erections anymore. And like, if I'm like really turned on, then yeah, I will. But like, you know how like guys, like when they wake up in the morning and they're like hard, like that doesn't happen to me anymore. Okay. let me just like separate like my libido and my sex drive. So like my libido is like, it does still get hard, but I have to sort of like make it get hard. Cause like when I'm with someone, it does like get hard. Cause like, you know, I'm stimulated, like I'm into it. I'm like with like the guy or whatever, and like if we're making out or whatever, like I will get hard. But like when I'm by myself, like I could go without having sex, if that makes sense. But it's like I still want it. Like, you know what I mean? Like I can go without it, but I still want it. And like I'm definitely like, my sex drive is definitely still high. Cause I feel like my libido and my sex drive are like kind of two different things. Like, and my desire, okay, this is like really TMI, but like my desire to be like railed, for lack of a better word, is still very high, but like my libido isn't. So like it like, I don't know, it's like so hard to explain, cause like it's definitely still there, but it's just like not how it used to be. Yeah, let me just say it like that. My libido is definitely still there, and I can still get an erection, and I can like, you know, get hard or whatever. But like it doesn't happen as often. But like when I'm stimulating myself, like masturbating or whatever, this is like so awkward for me to talk about, but like we're not little kids, like we can talk about this, okay? Like grow up, okay? We can talk about this. But when I'm masturbating and stuff, like it, you know, it gets hard, and like I am able to climax and stuff. So yeah. So my sex drive is just like really tricky, because like I'm definitely still horny, and I definitely be wanting to get fucked. Like I be needed to get fucked like so bad, but like it's in my libido, it's like not like how it used to be. Okay, and now I'm gonna get like really, really TMI. So I'm trying to think of words. So you know how like when guys climax and they coconut, let's just call it that. They coconut. So with me, I can still coconut, but it's just like not how it once was. So if I can describe it without grossing you guys out, it's like clear. It's not like white, like how it used to be white. It's like clear, and depending on how turned on I am, how much will come out. But it's never to the amount of how it was before I started HRT. So yeah, so now like I feel like I'm saying too much, but yeah, like that's basically how it is. Like it's clear, and it's like not as much anymore. And yeah, I'm like so embarrassed. And if you're my friend, please just skip through all of that. Like don't listen to me talk about like my sexual experiences or whatever. Like don't listen to me talk about my sex drive and stuff. But like, yeah, like this is just informative, and I just wanted to talk about this because I know I didn't talk about it in my last video, and I meant to talk about it in my last video, I just didn't bring it up. So yeah. Let's talk about, okay, like my genitals. And so I know that a lot of trans girls, when they make, from the HRT videos that I've watched, they say that their genitals have shrunk. Me, the only thing that I think has like maybe changed a little bit is like my testicles. Oh my god. But yeah, they have gotten like a little bit smaller, I guess. But I really haven't noticed like any major changes with my genitals at all. So I don't know if that's like further down the line, but as of right now, everything still looks the same when it's aroused. Everything still looks the same. And yeah. So let's just get off of that. That's sex drive. Okay, so let's talk about my emotions. Guys, I have been fucking going through it. Like, my emotions are like so up and down. And it's just like a lot. Like, it's just like a lot. Like, any little thing could like make me cry now. But like, only if I care about you will like you be able to make me cry. But like, I'm like definitely very emotional now. Whereas before I started HRT, I was not a very emotional person at all. Like, I was just very nonchalant, didn't really let shit get to me anymore. But like now, I mean, didn't really let shit get to me, but like now, shit will get to me. Like, shit will really get to me. Like, and I don't know, like I just cry a lot now. Like, I cry a lot more now than I did before hormones. So I'm very emotional. Anyone in my life can attest to this. Anyone close to me in my life can attest to this, but I'm very emotional and I'm trying to work on it because I don't like being this emotional, but I do like being able to feel. And like, I actually like when I cry because like when I cry, like I feel so much better. Like, I feel so much better. Like, when I cry, I feel so much better. So I just love that. Love that for me. But yes, I'm definitely very emotional, and I find myself in my head a lot more than I used to. I've always been an overthinker, but now I'm like a overthinker, and that's just like not good. So I'm really trying to work on that, but I just can't help it sometimes. Like, my emotions just get the better of me sometimes, and I just get overwhelmed, and I just like cry. But we're gonna work on that. And I'm gonna try to get better at that because I really don't like being this emotional. And really the only person that sees me cry is my mom. And even then I don't like crying in front of her because I don't know, I just don't like crying in front of her. But yeah. So now, I did this in my last video, my last HRT update. But now I just really want to, so that's all really with the physical changes. But now I just want to talk about me adjusting as a trans person and everything. So in my last video, I know how I was saying like I was getting misgendered a lot by my friends and family. That doesn't happen at all anymore. Like, I rarely get misgendered by my friends and family. Everybody has caught on to my new name. Like, everybody calls me Mileena now. They no longer dead name me. And I'm just so happy because it's like, guys, like, we have just, if you're my friends watching this and you're like my parents watching this and my family watching this, shout out to you guys because you guys have really been putting effort into it. And I just really love you guys because you guys do not mess up. And like, you guys don't mess up at all. And I love you guys so much. Like, and I knew it'd be like that. I just had to give you guys time. But I just, love you guys so much. Thank you so much for supporting me and being in my life. And yeah, I love you guys so much. Now, as far as me like being out in public, I don't get misgendered out in public at all. Especially like as of lately, I don't get misgendered really. The only time really like I'll get misgendered is like when I'm over the phone and like I'm not faking my voice, or like I'm just like a little bit too relaxed on the phone. Then I'll get misgendered, but like not even faking my voice, because I've been trying to do vocal training to kind of like raise the pitch of my voice, because my voice does kind of clock me sometimes, like when I'm over the phone with people, but like in person, face to face, I don't really get clocked. But the only time I do get clocked is like when I go to the fucking dentist office, and then everybody will refer to me as she, her, until they see my fucking ID. And I really just need to get that shit fixed. Like, I just need to get all that shit taken care of. But like, it's always she, her till they see my fucking ID and see fucking male on my ID. But it's just like, hello, like I don't want to be identified as a male. Like, why is that? Like, why is that like a thing? Like, you refer to me as she, her when we first meet, but like when you see my ID, like then all of a sudden you want to start referring to me as a male. Babe, like I don't know, that's just weird to me because I don't present in a masculine way at all. Like when I'm out in public, I never wear boy clothes. I don't do any of that. Like I try my best to pass and to like not get misgendered and clocked and all of that stuff. Of course, like in my personal opinion, this is just my opinion, you can disagree all you want, but I feel like I pass, but I'm definitely not unclockable. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I pass, but I'm not unclockable. So, I will be one day, though. And I'm claiming that shit, bitch. I will be unclockable one day. But, I do pass, but I don't feel like I'm unclockable. So, and that's just me being realistic. Like, because, like, through all my experiences, I pass. Like, because what really, like, told me that I passed is when my friend's husband didn't believe that I was trans. Like he just didn't believe. Like my friend like told her, my friend like told him that, you know, like I was trans or whatever, and he just like didn't believe. He just didn't believe her. He was like, that girl ain't no trans and all that stuff. So I was just like, oh, like wow, like maybe I do pass. But yeah. So, but yeah, when I'm out in public, I really don't get misgendered. The only time I get misgendered is when I'm in fucking doctor's offices or dentist offices, and when they see my fucking ID, then they wanna call me he and all that shit. But it's really just my fault, because I could correct them and be like, just hey, you know, like I'm transgender. But even recently, like I went to the hospital because I had recently gotten into a car accident, and everybody was referring to me as she, her, she, her, she, her, hers, all that shit, until like they saw my ID, and then they wanted to start referring to me as like a male and use male pronouns. So, but one of the ladies was like super nice, and she had asked me, she was like, please don't get offended or whatever, but like, are you trans? And I was like, yeah, like I'm trans. I go by she, her pronouns, and I don't go by that name anymore because I haven't gotten my name legally changed yet, but I'm going to go get it legally changed soon, but I just haven't taken care of that. And I can be honest with you guys about that. Like I haven't taken care of like my documentation like I should, but I'm gonna get that taken care of really soon, and hopefully like we can just get all that sorted out so like I can stop getting clocked at fucking dentist offices. Like this shit is just so fucking embarrassing. Like, and I feel like I can tell you guys this, but like when I went to the dentist office and then like they had started referring to me as like she, him, and like started referring to me like with male pronouns, like that shit just like, y'all, I had a mental breakdown in the fucking dentist office. And see, there goes with my emotions. Like I had a fucking mental breakdown in the dentist office because it was just so jarring to me to hear them refer to me as like with male pronouns and dead naming me. And I never corrected them, which I should have done, but like it was just like very oh sorry, that's my mom over there. But it was just like very jarring to me to just hear that, because when people, like when outsiders or whatever dead name me, it's just like so jarring, because like I haven't heard that name in so long. So like when I get dead name, it's just like, what the fuck? Like that's not my fucking name. Like, but we'll work on it. I'm just gonna get my shit changed, and hopefully that'll eliminate all of that shit. Cause like the shit only fucking happens to me when I'm at like doctor's office or dentist office, any fucking place where they need to see my ID. They fucking start misgendering me. Like, and it's just fucking annoying. Like, I just don't like that shit. And, you know, I should have fucking corrected them and been like, no, like, you had it right the first time. It's she, her, bitch. It's female pronouns, bitch. It's Mileena, bitch. But, like, they don't be trying to be rude. Like, but, yeah. So that's the only time, like, that shit happens. But it's, like, any other interactions I have with people, I don't get like misgendered at all. So that's nice. And how I realized that like maybe I do pass is like when I had went, or another instance where I realized that like maybe I do pass is when I had went to this party that my friend had thrown. Like it was my best friend's birthday party, and I had went and nobody misgendered me while I was there. And I don't know if like maybe they knew that I was trans and they were just like using proper pronouns, but yeah, I just felt like in that moment I passed, and that's just how I felt in that moment, because nobody misgendered me. I don't even think that I got clogged, or at least I hope I didn't get clogged, but the only people that knew were like the people that knew me from high school at the party, and my best friend and her mom knew. But yeah, it was just a really good party, and I had a good time, and I didn't feel like a freak, and I just felt like I blended into society or whatever, and I just felt like I passed. And if you don't pass, that doesn't make you any less of a woman. That doesn't make you any less valid as a trans person, point blank period. It's sad that society makes us feel like we have to pass, but like, I'm here to tell you that you don't. And that's just on period. You don't have to pass. You are still a woman. If that's what you identify as, that's what the fuck you are. Period. Period. So like, I just don't like that shit. And I don't like the cattiness like in the trans community that I'm like kind of starting to notice. Like, I don't like that shit. Like how passable girls will like knock like non-passable girls. Because at the end of the day, like, we're all trans. Like, I just don't like that shit. I just don't like the catty shit, and I don't like any of that shit, because at one point, none of us passed. Because we were all boys at one point. Like, none of us passed, so I just don't like that shit. And I will never try to, like, down the next bitch for, like, some shit that they can't control. Period. But yeah, like, so how I've been dealing with being trans lately is like I've been really adjusting to it, and I don't know, I just feel like I'm blossoming into the woman that I've always wanted to be, and I just love that for me. I'm just like really happy, like, so yeah, I think that that's all I wanted to talk about in today's video. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I need to talk about, or anything else that I missed. I don't think so. I think I covered everything. But yeah, to all my baby trans out there, to all my people who may think that they're trans and don't really know 100% and all that, I just wanted to let you know that I'm here for you. My comment section is always open. I reply to every single comment I get. My DMs are open on Instagram, anything, all of that. Like, I love helping, like, I don't know, I just like helping other trans people. And I don't know, I just don't think that there should be a divide in our community, because the world is already against us, you know what I mean? So I don't know. But y'all, let's get into the makeup. I know I look good as fuck in this video. Let's get into the hair. Do you guys like this little layered look or whatever? Yes, I really think that that's all that I wanted to talk about in this video. So, to wrap it all up, hair growth, hair thinning down on my face, changes on my face, breasts have grown tremendously, hips are spreading, waist is going in, ass is getting fatter. I'm starting to pass more, based off of the interactions I have with people. I'm starting to pass more. And what else? Calf muscles have shrunk, muscle mass has decreased, sex drive definitely still there, but libido is definitely not the same. And yeah, I think that's everything. I really think that that's all that I wanted to talk about in this video. I really hope that there's nothing that I missed. And yeah. I thank you guys so fucking much for watching and supporting me and just watching my videos. I don't know, I just love my little community on YouTube. Like, even when I get like a hate comment here and there, like there'll be somebody in the comments telling them like shut the fuck up, like blah blah blah, and I just love that. Like, I love you guys so much. And if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Please share this video with a trans person if you know one. And yeah, until next time, my loves, XOXO, Mileena Camille.